Well, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What a day. What a day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody who is out here being a mom. Listen, it's not easy. Ask me. It's not easy. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, to all the moms who are doing amazing things out here. It is a noble title, is a noble thing, to be able to be called a mom. Can be a stepmom, an auntie, a godmother, whatever the title that you have. We are celebrating you today. And while we are celebrating you, we are also going to be speaking on the Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight because I got the time. Y'all know. I got the time. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Maud is live. Tell them. Because listen, I'm the only one. Undisputed African queen. There are many African bloggers out there. I'm the only one. Undisputed over here. So tell them that we are speaking on Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight, right now on this platform. And we're excited. And if you have a drink, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Mm-mm. We do that here too. Listen, let's start with this therapist. The therapist. Hi, Monique. Hi, Christine. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Listen, today I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to my people just by myself on my platform. And I was like, you know what? I need to talk to my people. So here we are speaking about or reviewing. I just watched it and I was like, oh my gosh. Let's start with this therapist because this therapist is like, it's too much, right? So Drew, whom I love Drew. I love Drew. Here's the thing with me. So if listen, people have been coming for me because I've liked somebody and I'm trying to, protect them, or I'm trying to see the other side, right? Or trying for Drew, if you're in a marriage and you feel the need to go through your husband's phone, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. There is no way. Now listen, when you're trying to date and try to get to know each other, then you're not comfortable with each other. You just don't know what's happening. But in a marriage and you feel the need to go through your husband's phone, then something is not right. Something in that marriage is not right. It's not right. So Drew goes through the husband's phone number. I have a problem with that because if you feel the need to do that, then there are issues. There's trust issues. Your gut, women, we know your gut is always talking to you. Your gut is always speaking to you. Listen to your gut. When your gut is telling you something is happening, you don't have to go through anybody's phone. You're going to have to tell them, this is what I'm feeling. And they have to be receptive to listen to you. We're going to get there. So then the situation starts with Kenya feeling that she needs to speak on anybody's marriage after her failed marriage. Kenya Moore has no room, has no, what's the word? Because I was just going to use my Swahili. I speak Swahili over here. She cannot speak on anybody's marriage. Okay? She needs time. She cannot even speak about, Kenya Moore should not be speaking about anybody's marriage. After her failed 1.5 years of marriage, I don't even know if it was 1 year, she should not be speaking about anybody's marriage. So then she goes to what's her name? Sheree. Am I pronouncing her name right? Hi, Ellen. Am I pronouncing her name right? So she goes to her and said, you know what? Kandi talked to me, and Kandi told me that you and Drew are sharing an assistant, and this assistant has been coming back to Drew and talking to Drew about all your personal business, and that you have not paid her. Now, I don't know what the financial situation with Sheree over there is, but she was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to have this conversation. If Drew realized that this is the situation that is happening, about her personal assistant, then I was expecting her to be able to talk to Sheree about it, just so it doesn't get messy. Because when you start involving Kenya more in any situation, it's gonna get messy. It wasn't her job to go to Sheree's house and talk to her about the assistant. Where is she coming? Why does it have to be the? She's the one who's going to talk about Drew's marriage, and she should be worrying about the massage therapist. Let's talk about that massage therapist. Let's talk about that massage therapist for a minute. For a minute. So, for those of you who are joining us for right now, thank you for being here. We were talking about that, and I was saying, if you're in a marriage and you have to go through your husband's phone, that's a problem. That's a problem. Mm-mm. So now, if you're in a dating period, when I was dating my husband, yeah, you're gonna have to go through that phone. But right now, I don't give a damn. I don't care about his phone. He doesn't even care about my phone, right? Because you have to, and any relationship, there's no trust, then there is no relationship. If there's no trust in a relationship, there's zero. Then what else do you have? What else do you have? Okay. Wait a minute. Listen. I came with my notes because I was prepared. I was watching it. I was like, you know what? I'm ready to speak on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. So Kenya Mogos talked to Sheree, and they're discussing about this assistant that Sheree has not paid. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Sheree hasn't paid. I mean, she was very busy in the prison over there taking care of Tyrone. This why? I mean, who lives in Atlanta? I want to know. Are there not men over there for somebody to feel the need to go to prison? Wait of a dude who is in prison. Sheree is a beautiful woman. Why does she have to compromise? Why do you have to wait for a guy from prison? I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about this assistant. So then, Drew is talking to the husband about this assistant, and the guy says, oh, she's a 50-year-old woman. So what? So what? We have seen young men over here, you know, getting it going on with older men just because she's 50. Now remember, Drew's husband is 38, going to 39. So that's not a big difference. That's not a big age difference. 50, when I was in my 20s, if you told me somebody's 20, I'd be like, oh, that's too old. That's too old. Right now, I'm like, you know what, 80, you're young. You're young. 80, you're just young. You're young, living your best life over here. Okay, so now, listen. I have a husband, for those of you who don't know, all right? If I knew that he was gonna go get some massage, if he was gonna go get some massage from somebody, listen, even when he's gonna book for an appointment for a massage, I need to know that, you know what, my husband is going for a massage. And I don't care who it is, whether it's a male, female who's gonna be giving him a massage, but let me know that, you know what, Maud, today is a Sunday at 9 p.m. I'm gonna be going for some massage. I don't want to find it on your cell phone, on a text message that somebody was ready and volunteering to give you some type of a massage. That's a problem. And I feel bad. I feel bad for her because I feel like I don't know. How long has she been married? I don't know. Does anybody know over here? Anybody who's watching and they know how long that Drew has been married to this dude? Because this dude. Mm, 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 mm. So then I think they had gone to a therapist, and Drew thinks that the husband manipulates her, And then we can see her being asked, do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? And she is say, and then manipulation is questioning somebody's sanity. It's like you don't know what you're talking about, and somebody's trying to make sure that to make you think that you don't know what you're talking about, and bringing all this verbiage, right? These big words to explain the situation, which is just as simple as it is. You know, somebody wrote a text message to you that they wanted to give you some massage, all right, and you are receptive. But then you're coming here saying, oh, she was only 50. She's 50 years old. Don't worry, Drew. Drew, you're young. Don't worry. No, brother. Mm-mm. Then we see after that, Drew is having this conversation with the husband and they're not getting anywhere. There's a breakdown of communication. You're not listening to each other. I'm not a therapist. So Kandi is now here receiving a phone call from a producer from the Broadway, and she's excited about the news. And when she was in this phone call, Todd shows up, and Todd is feeling some type of way because all the projects that they've been doing it together. But now this is a project that Kandi has to do by herself. Um, and then they are talking about when you're away, this what happened. And this is it's normal, but I just didn't know that Kandi can be away for months, for months. So what do they do with a little child? They have a baby. What do they do? Mm, 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 mm. So anyway, they go downstairs. They're showing us the renovation that they're trying to do at the pool. And in that conversation, Todd is talking about his apartment that he had with his ex. And that's why I think Kandi is feeling some type of ways like, you know what, I don't want my name on this property that had your ex's name. Listen, this is the rich people's problem, because listen, me, if my husband is telling me, I have a condo over there and there was an ex, this condo I shared with my ex, I'm like, sign me up, put my name right there. I don't care. I don't care. Who cares? Oh, they've been married for 7 years. Then if Drew has been married for 7 years, she shouldn't be going through the husband's phone. She shouldn't. She should know the husband better. And if you are feeling the need to go through your husband's phone number, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. You already know what it is that you're feeling over there. Inside, you know what you're feeling. And you're feeling the need to go, like, oh, my husband has left the phone over there. Listen, even if my husband left his phone over there, trust me, even if he went away and he's gonna come back after 2 days, he's still gonna find his phone over there. Okay, I never. That's that. I trust him. I trust the dude. I trust this African dude, and he trusts me, right? But if you feel the need to go through your partner's phone, it's a problem. Now, don't get me wrong, because when I was starting to date him, when I was trying to date my husband, listen. We were doing those things. We were doing those things. But right now, I'm too old for that. Too old for that. Does she have, I know she has, does she have Drew? Does Drew have one child, two children? I don't know. I'm not sure. They had a problem before she went through the phone. Oh, okay. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They had it had to be something. It had to be something that was making her feel like, you know what, let me just go through this phone. But then she went through the phone behind the husband's back. So the husband did not know. The husband didn't know about this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But then Marlo meets Kandi when Kandi is doing her Halloween costume photo shoot. And she's talking about Kandi. I think Marlo is trying to have this kind of a friendship with Kandi, inviting Kandi to, um, come over, hang out with the boys, let them see and Kandi said something that was now I don't care for Kandi, but she said something that was important or resonated with me. And she said, why does being black does always have to be associated with struggle? Why does it oh, 3 kids, 2 with him? Okay. Oh, okay. But Kandi said, why does it have to be? Why does being black has to be associated with struggle? That I loved Kandi about that. She said, my children, they can get whatever they want to get, but they also have to have work ethics. They also know that, what, if something happens to me tomorrow, I know that my children will be able to take care, because I have instilled those things. Now I don't know if it's Candy who has instilled those things, because if the woman is going away for 2 months and you have a little baby, I mean, I don't know when you're trying to instill those things. But anyway, a topic for another day. But she seemed to be like, you know what? I don't want, we don't have to have our blackness being associated with the struggle. My goodness, I like that. I was like, okay, Candy, I don't care for you here, but I'm receiving that. I'm receiving that. But Marlo, you can see Marlo is trying to find a friendship, or trying to want to develop a friendship with Candy, and she's inviting Candy to her house. And listen, I congratulate Marlo. I congratulate her for taking in those two black boys, and giving them everything, making sure that they have everything. And listen, she keeps saying she was raised in the projects. As a mother, the life that I want to have my children, the life that I want my children to have is not the life that I had. I want them to have the best life. I don't want them to feel like, they are lacking anything. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to do 4 or 5 jobs to make sure that my children feel comfortable, and they're able to get those, do you want to go for a soccer game? Do you want to be signed up for that sport? Let's do that. Let's do that. Those are the opportunities that I did not have. So as moms, and as Marlo is stepping in as a mother, she's doing an amazing job. I'm here for it. I love it. I love seeing that, for her. I don't know if she's doing too much. Is she trying to the boys, because listen, those boys, they know who their mother is. Okay, hi, confessions. Listen, those boys, they know who their mother is, right? And so I just hope that she's still, as she's providing for these two boys, she's also acknowledging that, what, these are not my biological children, and my sister is still alive, because there will be a difference if my sister died. No, my sister is just behind the bars. And I would love to see that relationship, with the boys and their mother. I would love to see that. But anyway, let's get to Drew, because all today's episode was all about Drew. Today's episode, it was all about Drew. It was all about the assistant. Well, now, before we even get there, so Todd meets with the man, with the husband. Todd meets Tanya's husband and Drew's husband, and he's talking about them. Todd is now 48, and he's 10 years older than these other two guys. And he's talking about, he did his colonoscopy, which was, I appreciated, because listen, these black brothers over here, they don't go to see the doctor. They're just gonna go to see the doctor when they're just about to go see your doc. Go do your colonoscopy. Go ahead. Go ahead, do that. What the heck? Jeez. But they also go back, and they're trying to talk about their assistant, because their wives have been talking to them about this assistant, or maybe production has told them to listen. After I've watched, after watching Ready to Love, now everything about production, I keep saying production. Maybe production told them, let's talk about this. Oh, geez. But anyway, he's talking about that. And then what happens after that? So then he says, what does he say? So he's talking to the guys, and he's saying, the guys, maybe my wife was not supposed to be going through which I agree. And that has been consistent. If you have watched me from the beginning of this video, I was saying, you know what? If you feel the need to go through your husband's phone, it's a problem. Now, you can go through your boyfriend's phone. That's fine. That's okay. Not your husband, who you have 2 children with. You've been married. Monique told us they've been married for 7 years, and you still feel the need to go through your husband's phone? It's a problem. It's a problem. So then again, so anyway, then we see, the husband has, arranged, makeup people. They're coming to the house and they have the outfits for the night. It's a red carpet date night for Drew and the husband. So Drew comes over there thinking that, they're going to have a deeper conversation. But the husband is like, you know what? We can have those deeper conversations another day. Today, right now, let us enjoy the moment. I have spent so much money, and clearly you can see that red carpet. I mean, the guy put in so much work. He put in so much work. The roses, the chef, the red carpet, the people who are coming to do her makeup. Give her brother credit. He did a good job. He really did a good job. So anyway, so she comes in there, but she's still hurting, and she's saying, you know what? I feel like I'm stepping on, I'm on eggshells. I'm on the edge. I am not able to discuss anything. All right, I'm not able to talk about whatever deep issues that we have. Okay, but then the husband is saying, you know what? This is not the right time. I think I don't know. I feel like Drew should have just not brought up the issues that they have in their marriage. That tonight was just a night of celebration. Tonight is a night of you just wanting you to feel special. Tonight is a night I just wanted, I went out of my way. I wanted you to feel good. I wanted you to feel special. And then we can talk about, therapists. We can go to the therapist and talk about our issues. But tonight, I think Drew should have just enjoyed the moment. But then again, how is she going to enjoy the moment? She has so much in her and she needs to speak. And maybe this is the only opportunity that they've had. All right. Oh my gosh. It got bad. It went bad because, what does Drew is calling the husband a maniac? Maniac. They are bringing up with the therapist and what the therapist said about their marriage, and they're blaming each other about I don't know, you guys. I don't know about this marriage. I don't know. I hope they make. I hope they make it, because listen, this is one of the things about the reality TV shows. Like, every time, if you don't have a strong union and you come to a reality show, the end game is never good. It's never good. You end up in a divorce, which I would hate to see. Which I would hate to see. Ah, mm? And then, after this beautiful night that the husband has arranged with roses everywhere, with food, with drinks, with the red carpet, it ends up with her crying. The husband goes his own way, say, "Don't touch me, don't do this." He's like, even he's regretting. He's like, "I wish I did not do this. I wish I never arranged this night." Mm, I felt bad. I really felt bad because I would have loved. I love Drew. I love Drew, and I want to see that marriage works. I really do. My gosh, I just hope they don't break up. I really want them to see them work. Really, seriously. All right. But then again, we'll see. We'll see that it ends up there. Okay. And we get into next week. We're gonna see a lot of more shenanigans going on, because Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. We shall be reviewing Real House of Atlanta every Sunday at 9 p.m. We'll be talking about it. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Maud is over here on this social media streets. Because listen, there are many African queens out of here, but I'm the only one, undisputed African queen. Tell them, let them know, subscribe, share. And thank you so much for your time. I will end it now. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thank you.